8 or 9 in a row. The once we mention it, then they turn right around and miss one. We did the same thing with Lisa on a spare. I haven't seen her miss very many spares at all this week. She's a very well-conditioned athlete. She throws a lot of strikes, but never misses spares either. And she's gotten herself into a hole. Wendy is in complete control, and she's going to have to throw strikes to get back into the match. I do not believe Wendy is going to fold. She's going to keep applying the pressure to all these veterans. Lisa's really concentrating. She needs this one. She knows that she does not want to let Wendy get out and in the lead and just get her so far behind she can't catch her. Throws the ball real well. Ball comes up. She mixes, gets a shot off the wall. But she needs a lot of strikes.
Now it's Wendy Macpherson, really the story of this 1986 Open here at Gage Center. The amateur from Walnut Creek, California. She told me she got a lot of friends back home rooting for her, classmates, schoolmates. And she's lived up to their expectations thus far. Led the tournament qualifying 3 days, 2nd, 4th, and 5th rounds. Slipped a bit towards the end, finished 5th overall, but has had a remarkable Saturday afternoon.
Here she comes up. She's had a little trouble on 16, but she pounds the ball right in the pocket. She's in complete control. Lisa looks down. As you saw her coming back off the approach, there's nothing she can do about it. Again, Wendy is just making shot after shot. She's handling the pressure so well. Here it comes. The ball is right down the middle of the 1-3 pocket. Look at her react. She knows it's close. She gets down. She said, that's the one I needed. And she's off and running. She's coming up on her best lane. She really likes lanes 15. I think you're going to find out she feels that she can just almost put the match away if she can get this one. Lisa can still come. Here she goes. Packed in the pocket. The 7 goes down with a 4 trip in it. Wendy Macpherson is very much in control of this championship.
Up 50 pins. That's 4 straight now for Wendy. She rattled home 6 in a row in her match against Patty Ann a little while ago. Starting to sense it a little bit, you think, Rex?
I think definitely. You know, I think these athletes are the same as any athlete. They know exactly when they've got an opponent down, and the thing about it is that you want to put your opponent away as soon as possible. You don't want to let them back in the match. Lisa is up on lane 16. The ball is sliding a little bit too much on her. She's going to have to make an adjustment because she needs to strike. She wants to make sure that she gets the ball in play. She's taking a little extra time. Here comes a shot. She's made a good one, it looks like. Comes right up in the pocket, and she's got a double.
Well, she cuts 10 of those pins off the lead. It's down to 40 now. The time really running out. We're in the 7th frame, 8th frame.
Wendy's, if you look at her expression, she's watching Lisa a little bit. Again, that's an amateur compared to the veteran and everything. She's got a little bit of a smile on her face, but she's a little bit worried. I don't think she wants Lisa to get another strike. A little bit of a grimace there.
Biting that lip a little bit.
Oh, I think so. She's, you know, if be in that position to win a U.S. Open tournament, you know, in any sport, the Open is one of the most prestigious titles and what everybody wants to win. And you know how bad Lisa wants it. Look at the concentration. The eyes are just down at her mark. She knows she has got to make a good shot here to get back into the match. She looks like she's done it. It's good. It's right up in the pocket.
Well, she's battled back with 3 in a row to get within 30 pins. 4 straight strikes for Wendy Macpherson. 3 in a row now for Lisa Wagner.
Lisa just makes an excellent shot here. She's concentrating so hard. She's not letting anything that happens out there bother her. She's going to come back. She doesn't show a lot of emotion because of her concentration factor. Pat Mercantani was the same way a year ago. They just like to lock out the crowd and concentrate. Here's the amateur. Someone has made a run at her. Let's see how Wendy handles it. She's got the ball in. It's going to set up. And here she comes back and she brings it down, and she's a big sign of relief. This is very impressive, Ron. I mean, you're talking an 18-year-old amateur, and she just keeps going. Look at this ball. Ball is solid in the 1-3. There's nothing you can say about it. Look at her. And here comes the reaction. She gets down a little bit, brings it through.
And the lead is back to 40. She has withstood every challenge thrown at her, from the professionals to another amateur, Patty Ann. She's trailed a couple of times, each time coming right back, and is within range of her first major championship.
she gets a 15, she just has a lot of confidence. She got out of that ball just a little bit early, and she didn't know for sure if it was going to finish. I think she looked down there and she thought maybe 8-10 for a minute, but the ball is coming in so hard, and she's got her confidence up that the ball gets the 8-10 out. We're talking about she's got
up 50 pins.
Up 50 pins.
It's all but over.
Lisa, I know, would like to come out. Lisa can shoot 226 because of her Open that she had.
She was third in 1984, seventh last year, ninth in 83, and a tie for 15th in 82. And looks like second this year.
Lisa gets down again, brings the ball in a little bit, goes through the nose and leaves a split. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our first amateur winner in 14 years in the Women's U.S. Open.
Well, a little smile there, and that's a good shot. Wendy Macpherson, the 1986 U.S. Women's Open bowling champion. 18 years old from Walnut Creek, California.
It's just, look at this. She just said it's just starting to sink in. Lisa gets 2 on her conversion. She can go out and shoot a 191. I know she'd like to strike out, you know, and at the same time she wants to get it over quickly so she can get in and get off the lanes. She's, you know, to lead the field by as many pins as she had and then to come down to a sudden death match. And again, Wendy came out. She practiced well. She got the line. She got lined up on her game. She kept her speed up the whole match, which I thought would be the definite factor on whether she was going to win. And she just dominated the field.
The key match for her may have been against Pat Costello, the seasoned veteran Wendy was born the year Pat got out on the tour for the first time. She fell behind, and then Pat had that open frame in the seventh, which gave Wendy just the opening she needed. She went on to win 213 to 201, and the dream has become a reality. She'll win the Open.
Lisa moves over, covers up the 10 pin. You know, she's bowled so well and so excellent all week, and you're a leading qualifier. You know, they just have to win one match. They say there's nothing to lose, but there is something to lose. There's a chance to lose the coveted title, which is going to happen today.
Lisa, by the way, did pretty much what Wendy has done, coming back from way back in the qualifying. She was 6th at Merritt Island, came back to win all 5 matches to win her first tournament. Actually, her second. The first was in Houston.
Throws the ball. And this is that right there is a show of a true champion. Lisa comes back. She congratulates Wendy, gives her a hug. And I know she's very disappointed that she did not win the championship, but she's very happy for Wendy.
There's a nice touch, too. That was a very gracious gesture. And here, Wendy Macpherson can finish out before this big crowd and on television and have some fun here in the 10th frame.
Look at Wendy. She's constant. I mean, she's phenomenal. I think she's not going to throw a bad shot here. She's going to take it out. She just carried the 10. Throws her arms up in the air. She just...
There's 7 in a row. And on her way to her highest score of the day and one of her highest of the tournament. 266 possible.
She wants to go out. She wants to do it in style. She's dominated everybody all day. Why change now? The ball's up. She carries a 10. She's going to shoot 260-something in a championship match.
Quite a day for Wendy Macpherson.
I think the joy, and look at as she relaxes and everything, we'll just, you know, you just want to just jump up and down because, you know, she had it rough. She had a little time in there that everybody thought she wasn't going to make the match play, but she held in there, made it, finishes with a 265. She's getting a standing ovation by the crowd here at Gage Center Bowl.
Wendy Macpherson wins it, 265 to 179 in the final.